Hi guys, so I finally made it to the new location of Stew Leonard's. I could not wait to check them out. This was probably about a week or so after they opened. So this is what it looks like inside. I stopped just for a few seconds. In the front, there was a lady telling us about downloading the app if we wanted to. I guess, with the app, you can learn more about, the store and products and so forth, or perhaps even deals. So I thanked her for that and I kept on walking. So I may consider downloading the app. But as you can see, the first thing you pretty much get greeted with is all their vegetables are right there front and center, which I absolutely love. So you see quite a few selections of all sorts of vegetables. You got the tomatoes, you got the green peppers, you have what looks to be some basil. Here you have some fresh mozzarella, $6.99 a pound, which I thought was not a bad deal actually, especially for the size. Next thing that I went to take a look at is their fruits. As far as their organic strawberries, that was $4.99 for a pretty decent size of a container. So they typically tend to be maybe $1 or $2, a little bit more. So I thought that was actually a good deal. Same thing with the organic blueberries. They were not too bad. I don't remember the price off the top of my head, but they were not bad considering they were organic. As far as right here, you can see they also had a huge selection of fruit bowls, which for the most part I found them to be actually very expensive, very comparable to the prices in the some of the other supermarkets. So this right here is their meat section. They have all sorts of things for you to make for barbecues and so forth, already pre-packaged and just ready for you to season and throw on your grill. You see some of the prices were a little bit on the hefty side. Right here, that was pretty much $20 for not that many. So far I was seeing the prices to be a little bit more on the higher side. Again, I am comparing it to the prices in some of the other supermarkets that I typically go to more on a regular basis. My next stop was their bakery section. They had a pretty decent selection, as you can see, all sorts of different cakes, different flavors. So I thought that they had a pretty good selection. Their prices were pretty fair for the most part. Their other section that I stopped by real quick was pretty much as you can see here, is their pizza. This one I actually walked away with the cauliflower crust margarita pizza. We did end up eating it, and I myself, together with my boys, we all pretty much enjoyed that. It was very, very yummy, and not expensive at all, actually. They also, as you can see, they have a pretty nice selection of hot food. The soups, they have them in different sizes. As you can see, you saw the prices there for the soups. But this entire section was pretty much hot food. You can just grab, put in a container, and it's a buffet, as you can see, for $10.99 a pound, which I thought was pretty fairly priced. Again, all sorts of things that you can choose from, and I thought that was a really nice addition that they included that in the supermarket. They also had a small section for sushi. Everything seemed pretty much very fresh. The prices were pretty fair, again, comparing it to some of the other supermarkets that I visit. But yeah, again, everything looked pretty fresh, and it looks like it's made in-house, and the prices, again, seem very fair to me. After that, I went past their frozen section. Again, as you can see, the prices for the hamburgers, the hamburger patties, $14.99, as you can see, for the price of that box. This right here, this coconut water, I did end up buying it. Something about it intrigued me. I don't know what it was. Maybe I liked the packaging. I don't know, but I did like that it was 100% coconut water. So I ended up taking it home. The price was not bad at all. Right now I can't recall what I what I paid for it. But at the end, I found it to be very, very good. However, it felt too sweet for my taste. So that was my thoughts on the coconut drink. These right here were the Poppy brand. I've never tried these before, but for an 8-pack, $18 I thought was pretty expensive. Again, I don't know what they go for at some of the other supermarkets. So here's their meat section. You know, they have just your usual, your beef, your chicken, your pork. You have your hot dog section here. So all of that is pretty comparable to some of the other places. Right here they had their fresh butcher shop, which for that filet mignon seemed kind of pricey for what it was. But again, I know that those are more expensive cuts. The ribeye I think I saw for $18.99 a pound, $15.99 as you can see. But also these chunks were just huge in my opinion. And I really don't know what that is, but that's really, really big. That's the tomahawk ribeye for, I think it was $19.99 a pound if I saw correctly. But that was their butcher shop. Of course, I had to take a video of Bobby Filet, which I love him so much. The next thing is I got to see their prices on their premium shrimp. The price I thought was pretty fair for the amount that you get from that. Here's more shrimp. Let's see what else. Oh, here's their seafood section. Again, very typical to some of your other supermarkets that you would visit on a regular basis, at least that I would visit on a regular basis. I thought that price was actually very, very good, $9.99 a pound. The Colossal King crab legs, that price seemed very, very fair to me. Not too bad at all. They have the filet, again, the salmon filet. So all very, very typical of, it's pretty much same thing that you would find at other supermarkets. Again, fresh mozzarella. My eye just goes straight to that because I just absolutely love mozzarella. The burrata. So this is basically their cheese section. They had quite a different variety of them. Here's the mozzarella knots for $10.99, which I thought that price was pretty fair, actually, again, compared to the size. This right here, I don't know what that is. I guess is another cheese. I've never quite had it, but maybe next time I'll give it a try, simply because of the packaging. It looked interesting. Let's put it that way. So yeah, they did have a fairly decent selection of cheeses. Look how cute those little how do you call those? They had on top where, you know, they kind of just have them on and they start singing music and so forth. It basically just, you know, it cheers us on as we're going around doing our shopping. So here's their milk section. Also, they have a section for organic, some cereals if you buy that as well. This right here, I couldn't help myself. I pushed the button for the banana lady to do her singing and her dancing. And again, back to some fresh fruit. Can't recall what the price was, but there it is for the dragon fruit of $6.99 a pound, which that seems to be kind of average, especially comparing it to the other supermarkets I visit. So that was not bad at all. Considering dragon fruit, it is one of the more, I would say they're still kind of exotic and they're pricier than your more traditional fruits. So again, more selection of your vegetables. Just very good amount for you to choose from. Here's more. Here's your onions, red onions, white onions, yellow onions. All very, very, it's pretty, I would definitely call this supermarket. It could pretty much be like a one-stop shop. You could Hello guys. Okay, so I made it home and I'm going to, let me see, where's my receipt? I'm going to tell you here's my receipt. what $62.49 gives you at Stew Leonard's. Okay, so I got me a French baguette, which smells delicious and it's made fresh daily. So they were serving samples of like this. Where is it? Hang on. They were serving samples of like. Where did I put it? Oh, like a party dip, and it was so delicious. I fell in love with it, so I ended up buying it. It's this one, and it's made fresh daily right at the store. So it's a 7-layer party dip. It's got beef chili, it's got tomato, salt, cheese, like all sorts of things. And it was really, really good. So I picked that up. I picked up the yellow corn organic tortilla chips. They were yummy too. Okay, so that was that. I picked up cauliflower crust margarita pizza. I love margarita pizza, but I've not had it with a cauliflower crust. So let's see how that tastes. I picked up some cherries, which we all love, but in particular, my husband loves these. I thought of him for those. I picked up some of these tart cookies, which I love. These right here. They were $7.99, which seemed kind of pricey, but I fell for those. What else? Oh, I also saw this brand I've never heard of. It's called Once Upon. Let me see if you can see it. Once Upon a Coconut. It's 100% premium coconut water, never from concentrate. And the ingredients is just pure coconut water. That's it. Let me just see if it tells you where the coconuts are from. No, it doesn't say. Let's see. So this has no added sweeteners, gluten-free, non-GMO, full of electrolytes, and it's vegan, of course. I also picked up some dish detergent. And that is pretty much it in a nutshell. So that's what gets you $62.49. Kind of, I'd say not that much for what I paid, but nonetheless, that's what it was. Ciao.